Tim Lacose, head coach, women's basketball at Dominican University.
Oh, Alana Scott, shooting guard. Natalie Diaz.
Opening statement, your thoughts about the game, Coach?
Thoughts about the game. Hawaii Pacific played a really strong game from beginning to end. They really forced us into some turnovers early and hit some big shots. I was really proud of our group, how we battled back. I thought we had a chance there to cut it in the fourth and make a run. But when we did make that run, Hawaii Pacific responded and got the win tonight.
Questions?
Tim, what were the struggles offensively? Because the previous two games against them, you guys, I think, averaged like more than 80 points a game, and then you sort of struggled offensively. Did they do anything differently defensively?
Well, you give their credit to their defense. Yeah, it wasn't easy to get good looks. When we did, we shot the ball 50%, close to it in the first half. So I thought we were taking pretty good shots. It was just we had 11 turnovers at halftime, and that's something that we've done well all season. I think we're number one in the conference in turnover margin, and today we got a little loose with it, and they took advantage of that.
Is there one thing on the stat sheet that jumps out at you?
Well, the turnovers.
Turnovers.
Yeah, that's.
What about the offensive rebounds?
That's been an ongoing theme. The consistency for us is taking care of the ball. When we do that, we're usually in pretty good shape. We're not the best rebounding team in the conference, we know that.
Right.
But we are the best team at taking care of the ball, and we weren't able to do that tonight.
Coach Forrest Hunt here with Penguin Radio. Can you just talk about the three seniors that you have in this team? Alana Scott to your right, Natalie Diaz to your left, and also Angelica Collins, and what they've done for your program and to build it up and what they're going to leave for the younger players on your team?
Yeah, I mean, the impact that these seniors made, and Angelica's not here, but she's kind of been the unsung hero for our group. She hasn't gotten a lot of credit, but she's been a real positive influence for us, and we're going to miss her for sure. And then Alana's an all-conference player, one of the top shooters in the country, but she's really developed her whole game, and she just competes. I mean, I think she played 40 minutes again for us tonight, and she competed until the last possession. So, certainly going to miss those two, and then words can't really say what Nat has done for the program. Those two seniors together have just taken us to a whole nother level. I really can't put into words how much Nat's done. So I think that says enough.
Ian Ross with the IJ. Coach, I was hoping to ask you just, obviously you guys beat them twice in the regular season. What did they do differently or better this time around?
They were more consistent than we were tonight. Pretty evenly matched. I thought the mismatch for us, the first two games was Nat, and then when they keyed on her, they went zone, then Lana and the rest of the team were able to hit shots outside. Tonight we weren't as consistent as we usually were, and they were more consistent. And, that's usually the key to success.
All right, and for anybody, I guess you guys rallied, pulled within 5, I think, in the fourth quarter. I was hoping to ask you guys, what helped you guys get back into the game, and I guess what helped, them pull away after you had cut it as close as you did?
The combination of stops and scores. We're finally getting some stops, getting some rebounds, and then transitioning those into points. We got some layups, we got some threes, we got some and ones, and we weren't turning the ball over. If we do that consistently, we get the W. But we made that run, and then HPU responded.
All right, and then I understand there's still a chance to get an at-large results here and maybe in other places go the right way. Any idea what your chances might be at this point?
Well, we were sitting in the 8th spot in that last ranking in the top 8 go. So if everything goes to form, we're sitting at that 8th spot. Hawaii Pacific was ranked 10th with the win tonight. They're going to be in the conversation, and it kind of depends on what happens here in the finals. If there's an upset, somebody gets an automatic bid, they go automatically into that top 8, and that'd probably bump us out. So we're hoping the top seeds stay true to form and we get in.
I suppose you should identify myself. How I identify myself. Dave Albee from Dominican. For Lana and Natalie, hopefully you get to play one more game, at least one more game. If this is going to be your last game, how would you sum up this historic season?
It's been fun. That's just really all we can say is it's been fun just working together as the group, and and getting the most wins in season and school history. It's just something you can't really describe. So like we know walking out of here, like we've created history here, and like we're okay with that. Even if we don't get that last game, we know that we've made our mark and that no one can take that from us.
Yeah, I definitely would have to agree. Our class when we first came in, I mean, we had a lot of strong talent players, but we weren't really able to put it together. I think this senior class over the last 4 years have really been able to, step up and lead, and it's been really fun getting better every single year and seeing the progress that we've made. So yeah, it's been truly incredible to watch this program, especially with Coach Tim and Coach Neek. I think they've done an incredible job with what we have, and it's been historic.
Yeah. One more question. This is, I assume this is by far the biggest crowd we've had here this game, and perhaps in your 4 years here. Was there any nervousness to that?
I wouldn't say there was nervousness to the crowd. No,
Yeah.
I think it's a big game. So yeah, we had those pre-game jitters, but no, we love having big crowds.
Yeah.
I don't think none of us are nervous.
But I mean,
to that.
I would guess you guys are pretty pumped up
It was
coming
fun.
out.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody who did come out. It was a great atmosphere. I'd like to thank the PacWest for all they did for this, put on a great tournament, and obviously Dominican for, it was the biggest game we've been part of since we've been here, and the ovation that they gave the players, especially our seniors, and then their nap before the game. I mean, I got choked up with that. That was pretty cool.
Natalie, take us through some of the emotions here of this historic day, as you mentioned, this historic season, and hearing the adulation from the crowd, and just being out there on the court and giving it your all. I'm just going to give us a sense of what that was like.
I mean, I guess before the game it's a lot of like hopefulness, and we're pretty fired up in the locker room and at practice and getting shots up, and it's just an exciting atmosphere to be in, and it's great to play the sport we love. Obviously now, disappointed. We've been working for this moment. I mean, we've been working for this moment for 4 years, and others it's been 3 to 1 year. But it's an honor to play at home in front of our home crowd and fight till the end.
And Alana, for you as well, because you were here on this entire journey, and you remember the beginning, and then it culminated in this. Give us a sense of how you felt when you realized that you reached this kind of a pinnacle, and just the whole emotions of this day and this game.
I try to keep my emotions a little more tucked. I'm not like the rest of them. I'm not out there with them. So I try to stay calm. If I think about it all and let it hit me, it would just be a disaster. So I kind of got to push all that back at least before the game. And I just try to stay calm. But all the emotions, it's just so many that I couldn't even really put into words. It just feels so many. Throughout the season, you go through so many ups and downs, and you go through so many good wins, and then you have good losses, and it's just you go through a whole bunch of different emotions. I feel every emotion.
And Coach, why don't we just wrap it up with you about, you mentioned that the beginning kind of choked you up just a little bit. I would imagine this was an incredible day.
Yeah, a great day for the program and for our players. I'd love to see that they had an opportunity and to play in this kind of atmosphere. I think as time passes, they'll appreciate it even more. I mean, very historic night. I'm just grateful I was a part of it.
Thanks, Penguins.